Hello everyone, my name is Salim and welcome to the Markets Breakdown Analysis for Thursday, the 9th of November 2023. We'll be breaking down chart and show the exact zones where price will close for potential buys or close below for potential sells as well. So looking at the daily candle for Wednesday, the daily has been bullish, breaking above the week daily resistance formed on Tuesday. On yesterday's analysis, we've mentioned why this was a weak daily resistance. And again, to explain that, the reason why is because of the body of the candle was measuring roughly around 30 pip range. And when you drop down to the 4 hour and the hourly, you can clearly see price ranging within those time frames. So now more likely the daily candle for Wednesday will be closing bullish above this daily resistance and forming a new daily support around 184.850. And now to break down the chart and dropping after the 4 hour time frame, and what we can see here is we have the most recent 4 hour support formed around 184.820 and the most recent 4 hour resistance on the left formed around 185.880. Drop it down to the hourly time frame, and now we have this new range on the hourly. So what we're going to do is we're going to zoom at this level. What we can see is we have this 1 hour resistance around, let's say, 185.620. We have this hourly support around 184.890 or even 184.900. But within this range, we will identify something to adjust the price action. So now what we're looking at the 30-minute time frame. And what we can see here is we have this recent 30-minute support formed around 185 to 220. And we have a similar level of resistance on the 30-minute time frame. Looking at the 15-minute time frame, now we have a lower 15-minute support around 185, 190. And we can adjust the level of resistance to 185, 630 as well. So now to identify the no trade zone, and what we're going to do here is when looking on the hourly time frame, clearly we could see this could be a potential buy area. So potential buys could be above 185, 620, above this hourly resistance. And for potential sells, what we could do here is obviously we have this 30-minute support, and then we're looking on a 4 hour, we can see price breaking below this previous 4 hour resistance. So the anticipation here is to see price breaking and closing below this 30-minute support below 185 200, meaning also price will be closing below this 4 hour resistance. And this is going to be the no trade zone. And now to look for potential buys and going back to the daily. The first thing we can see on the daily here is obviously daily forming a new daily support. Price is approaching a rejection wick formed on Monday. Now the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to put a line to where this daily high was formed on Monday, which is the current weekly high and the monthly high as well. Drop it down to the 4 hour time frame, and what we can see is we have this 4 hour resistance around 185, 900. Drop it down to the hourly time frame, we have an hourly resistance as well. Looking at the 30-minute time frame, that's the same level of resistance. More likely will be the same on the 15-minute time frame. So I would say the first target for buys could potentially be 185, 900, targeting this 4 hour resistance. The second target for buys, now let's have a look again on the daily, the weekly. So since this is a weekly rejection area and it's also a wick rejection area on the monthly as well, looking at the daily time frame, we have this daily resistance formed around 186, 600. So looking at the 4 hour time frame on the left, and if we can identify anything we can see here is we have this 4 hour resistance around 186, 520. Drop it down to the hourly time frame, this is a messy range on the hourly. Yes, we do have this hourly resistance around 186, 200, and this is roughly around 30 pip range. Let's have a look on the 30-minute time frame as well. And what we can see here is, again, we do have this messy range on the 30-minute time frame. So the anticipation here is to see price retesting this previous 4 hour resistance formed around 186, 520. So the second target for buys could potentially be 186, 520, targeting the 4 hour resistance formed on the 22nd of August 2023. And now to look for potential sells and going back to the daily. Now here's the thing. So the anticipation for sell here is what we're going to do is maybe the new daily candle to retest this daily support. So the first line where we're going to put here is a daily support at 184.850. Drop it down to the 4 hour time frame. This is a 4 hour support area around 184.850 as well. Looking at the hourly time frame now, on the hourly, we have this hourly support around 184.900. Zooming in and dropping down to the 5 minute time frame, that's the same level of support, and that's also a same level. Actually, the 15 minute time frame looks really messy. So here's the thing. So the first target for sells could potentially be this hourly support formed around 184,900. Now the only thing we need to look for now here is once price tap into this area, which is the 185,030 level, we need to pay attention to how price would react, because this is a messy range. This is a previous hourly resistance, and this is also a rejection wick and a retracement on the 4-hour time frame. So the second target for sales, now looking at the daily, of course we have what we can see, actually a weekly low around 184,530, dropping down to the daily. This is a daily low that was formed on Wednesday. Dropping down to the 4-hour time frame, this is a 4-hour rejection. Looking at the hourly, we have an hourly support formed around 184,640. Looking at the 5-minute time frame, that's the same level of support, and this is a messy range on the 50-minute time frame. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have the second target for sells at 184,640, targeting the hourly support formed at this level.
Dominion Markets, your trading sanctuary.